Hello Capricorn, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 29th of November through to the 5th of December 2021. Or thereabouts. The universal timing is fluid, so it may resonate a little bit beyond that time. But the cards are all pre-shuffled for you, but it is a general reading, Capricorn, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind or for somebody else at this time. So I'll just do a final shuffle now, starting with the Oracle of Dreams for an overall energy. Alright, so number 45, this is talking about manipulation, control, role-playing, sometimes wishful thinking. So this is, we'll see how this pans out, but it's very much about being in control of a situation or somebody in control of a situation. In some instances it could be talking about some form of a manipulation going on, but we'll see. There's lots of layers to that particular card. And number 52, this is about direction, purpose, objectives, taking the first step, being very clear the direction you're going, being very purposeful here. So that could be the actual meaning of this. This is about you being in control of your story here, Capricorn, you being in control of how your story evolves and pans out. All right, so let's see. Alright, so a final shuffle of the Tarot of Dreams. So you have the heart of your reading. What's at the root of the matter? Past influences. What's on your mind at the moment? The future going forward, and something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Wands. And this talks about, you know, having to carry, you've been carrying a heavy load here. Maybe to do with responsibility, duty, it just looks sheer exhaustion through having to have lots of balls up in the air at the same time. But when the Ten of Wands comes forward, this is to say it's time to drop these responsibilities, these burdens now. Some responsibilities we can't drop, they're part of life, aren't they? But when they become burdens and they start to weigh us down like this, then, you know, we have to release them. So I'll just put that to one side. And then a final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. Whoops. They all dropped out of my hand then, so we'll try again. And we'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth and clarity. Okay, at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is being very focused, working hard, possibly burning the candles at both ends, trying to keep the cogs going, being very focused and working hard. And I can see perhaps where that fits in with the Ten of Wands here. Perhaps there's been too much on your shoulders for some of you, Virgo, and it's time to release some of these responsibilities and burdens. But you are taking control here, and you are very clear in the direction you want to go now, and I would imagine that incorporates releasing some of these wands. Alright, so at the heart of your reading we have Judgment and the Four of Pentacles. And the Judgment, this is a time of rebirth, a time of release, standing up to be counted, learning from the past, you know, what worked, what didn't work from the past, but now going forward anew, but releasing what doesn't serve you, and then going forward in a new way. But it's a judgment call, you know, and this is very much from the universal energies saying now's the time. Now's the time. And yes, the Four of Pentacles as a clarifier. This is something I feel you're keeping close to your chest at this time. You're not revealing this to others at this time. And you'll have your reasons for doing that. We can't be an open book all the time, can we, Capricorn? Sometimes we have to be pragmatic. And reveal what we need to reveal when the time is right, if at all. So at the root of this situation we have the Moon and the Six of Swords. The Moon is very much about something hidden, something not clear, something in the dark at this time. Although this is already in place, so this is in the recent past. And the clarifier is the Six of Swords. So what's been hidden, perhaps being kept a secret, as we've already seen, is moving on from troubled waters, moving on into calmer waters. All right, so this is already in place. Just bear with me, I'll let the cat out of the hut. Okay. All right, so past influences. Okay, we've got the Moon again here, and the Knight of Coins. So the Knight of Coins being the lead energy. This is talking about something that's coming in, that has been coming in very slowly. It's something solid. It's trustworthy. The coins are very much your energy, Capricorn. But there's something that's being on its way, whatever that is, whether it's something practical, something solid, something, an offer, perhaps for some of you, energy, whatever it's to do with. But we've got the Moon, so it's not clear. It's not clear what you knew. Something was on the way, but it just wasn't clear, 100% clear what it was, or when it was going to get to you. A lack of clarity there in the past. So what are you thinking about? Well, we've got the Palace of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So what's on your mind at the moment is you're thinking about, it's the home environment, to do with the mind, to do with communication, to do with all things, to do with the intellect, using logic over emotion. And this is where what you've been thinking about. This is where you are at this time. And I'm sure it's to do with this judgment call now that you are keeping hidden at this time. But it's something to do with movement and change. The Knight of Wands can be about moving home, moving environment, leaving an environment, going to another environment. And for some of you, I feel that's what this reading is about. I feel the new opportunities, the new beginning, that's been on its way, and the burdens you're dropping. It's to do with leaving a situation that hasn't served you. It may have done in the past, but it doesn't any longer. So very much about movement and change, and you're beating your drum now, and all others are going to dance to your tune. You know, you've done with carrying the burdens and weight of everybody else. All right, so this is what you're thinking about, and you're thinking very deeply about this, very keenly, about this situation, Capricorn. I know you're on Earth energy, but your ruling planet is Mercury, which is the planet of the mind and communication. So it doesn't surprise me that you're very much up in your mind at the moment, thinking these things through. So going forward, what have we got? You know, it never fails to amaze me how the cards come out sometimes. A lot of these cards are on the table now, and I've done a lot of shuffling, but they all came out, but in a slightly different position to Virgo. So it often happens that the same elements, because with the earth elements we've got Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and you get very similar energies coming out and messages for people in those star signs, and I can certainly see that on the table at this time. But so going forward, the Lovers and the Queen of Wands, and this is about a close relationship, but perhaps having to make a decision about a way forward within a relationship. Now, relationships can be very close friendships. It can be work colleagues that are on the same page, people in the community who think alike, or of course it can be, as the picture shows, an intimate, close relationship. So going forward, with this, whatever this relationship means for you, Capricorn, we've got the Queen of Wands, and this is a very vibrant energy. This is the Queen of Wands. It's not gender specific, but it's the energy of vibrancy, of movement and change, of creativity and passion, going for it, seeing opportunities and going for it, and making the most from that opportunity. So I feel the Queen of Wands energy is bringing in all of that, all of those lovely energies into with this relationship going forward. So what would your guides like to say to you now, Capricorn? Well, we have Faith and we have the Hermit. Faith is the Hierophant in other tarot packs, and this is keeping faith, keeping the faith, staying strong, keeping on track, believing in yourself, believing in the direction you're going. And the Hermit, you see, we've got very much representative of two earth energies here. The Faith, the Hierophant is a Taurus energy within the major arcana, earth energy, and then we've got the Hermit, which is the main energy for Virgo. Yeah, so we've got earth energy very much here on the table, although of course there are lots of we've got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We've also got fire energies of Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. But here, so, keeping faith, staying strong, believing in yourself, and searching deep, taking time out, shining your light now on this situation, to steer you in the right direction going forward. So, coming away from the crowd and meditating, walking in nature, however you do it, doing yoga, practicing yoga, but shining your light now, your inner light, to find the best way forward and staying strong. This is about blessings, universal blessings, So beautiful, beautiful messages coming through for you here, Capricorn. Whoever this was for, I can see there's some form of movement and change here for whoever this is for, and having a clear eye, taking control of your life and the way you're going forward, releasing the burdens and responsibilities that have been holding you back, that have been perhaps burning you out, and waiting for things to become more clear. But there's definitely right now a time of rebirth happening for you that you perhaps are aware of, and you're just keeping it to yourself at this time. But something with a close relationship going forward, and it may be something you're going to take the lead with, and you're going to go for with passion. But yes, stay strong, keep the faith, believe in yourself, take time out and search for the answers deep within you. You've got the answers, Capricorn. So there's two final messages for Capricorn, please, to complete this reading. Two final messages. Okay. Capricorn, we've got gates of triumph. So success expands in your life, but fogged in. So go slow and take your time. And I can see this on the table. You know, you're going to be triumphant. You know, you're going to be successful. You've just got to go a little bit further. It's not quite, you're not quite there yet, but you just got to go a little bit further. Go through the archway, and there's the sunrise, a new sunrise on a new dawn of a new day, going in your direction. And success is going to expand in your life as a result. You're on the right path here, Capricorn. But remember, things aren't clear at the moment, and I can see that, and this is why we've got the Four of Pentacles here, keeping something close to your chest, and it's also why we've got Faith and the Hermit here. So at this time, go slow, take your time. The picture isn't very clear, 100% clear at this time, the actual direction you're going. That's why the Hermit's here. That's why you're going to be, you know, researching, going within, shining your light to find a way, the best way forward, and how to do it. It's step at a time, you know, take a step at a time, and take your time. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's given you some clarity and some support on your situation. But do take care going forward, and I look forward to joining up with you again in the future. Bye bye for now.